Hello everyone, myself Navyashri, bearing USN 1VE20CS098 from the Department of CSC. Topics which are covered in this PPT are energy from sun. What are the different layers of energy? The energy rotating around the sun and solar energy reaching to the earth surface. Uh, Energy from sun. The energy is the most abundant and renewable source of energy available to us. It emits energy in the form of electromagnetic radiation, including visible light, ultraviolet rays, and infrared rays. This energy is also generate electricity, heat water, and power vehicles, and it is also used for capturing using photovoltaic cells, convert the sunlight directly into the electricity. The layers of the sun are: the sun is made up of several layers, um, which it's with its own distinct characteristics and properties. Starting from the innermost layer, these are the layer, the core. This is the centermost region of the sun where nuclear fusion takes place. The temperature in the core can reach up to 15 million degrees Celsius, and immense pressure and heat causes hydrogen energy to fuse together to form helium. And next comes the radiation zone. Supporting the core in the radiative zone, where energy from the core is transported outwards through the low movement of the photons and particles of the light. Convection zone, it is above the radiative zone is the convection zone, where hot water rises to the surface and cooler gas sinks. And next is the photosphere. It is visible surface of the sun, where most of its light is emitted. Heat is emitted. It has a temperature of around 5,500 degrees Celsius, and it is covered in granules and or a small or bright spot caused by convection. And next is the chromosphere, the thin layer of the hot iodized gas that emits a radiative glow during the solar eclipse. Corona, it is the outermost layer of the sun, a hot gas that extends millions of kilometers into the space. It is visible during the total solar eclipse as a faint while halo around the sun. Uh, to summarize, this are the layers of the atmospheric dynamic of the sun based on the current solar models. How Earth rotate around the sun. The Earth is one of the planet where it can live because it contains the air, water, and food. It consists of two hemispheres, northern hemisphere and some southern hemisphere. The Earth rotates around itself and rotate around the sun. The Earth rotates around the sun once every 365 and quarter days. It causes a sequence of four seasons such as summer, spring, quantum, and the winter. Solar energy reaching Earth's surface. Most of the solar energy reaching the Earth's surface also varies depending on location. For example, these are the layer. There is a region called as terrestrial region and beam radiation, scattering atmosphere. The sun which is radiates the sun which gives the radiation, it falls on to the extraterrestrial region, where in this the atmospheric porous region takes place. The scattering of the oxygen, carbon dioxide, and H2O and CO dust particles takes place. And after this layer, next comes the terrestrial layer. First is the radiative region, next is the atmospheric, and next is the terrestrial region. In terrestrial region, the beam radiation, there is a beam radiation, diffuse radiation. Once the scattering up of radiation takes place, the it emits to the beam radiation and diffuse radiation, and also the long wave length radiation also takes place. So the amount of solar energy reaching the earth's surface also varies depending on the location. For example, area closer to the equator receives more distinct sunlight. The area which is closer to the equator, it it uh, um it gives us more sunlight and therefore more solar energy than areas closer to the pole. The areas which are closer to the pole does not, um, you know it does not, sunlight is not much been seen. Additionally, the amount of daylight hours and the angle at which the sunlight hits the earth's surface can also impact the amount of solar energy received in a given location. Overall, solar energy is a valuable and renewable source that can be harnessed through various technologies such as solar panel, solar thermal system, and solar power. This is all about my project. Thank you.